Hello, welcome back to more FF14. Last time I believe we did a Glaya. This time is going to be a dungeon and a trial. Because the trial series was incorporated into the storyline this time. Are we all ready for the Fell Court of Troia?
Yeah, he is.
And immediate queue.
And so was the tank, apparently.
Story for this one is pretty simple. In Azdaja's Legacy, we found a Void Gate. Vrtra was like, yeah, that has a backstory to it. Way back when, my older sister Azdaja was fighting the Alligans over it, or something. And, she, like, flew into a void portal and got trapped there. And ever since then, I've wanted to try to get her back. And so at one point, a few hundred years ago or something like that, I had my alchemists try to create a void portal for me. So they found a natural, like, tear into the void and they opened it up. But we couldn't really progress. Like, it was dangerous. There was no safe way in there. Void scent kept pouring out, so we just kind of locked it up. And ever since then, I've wanted to do something about it, but I have my duty to my people. And as soon as we and, you know, the other officials at Thavna heard about this, we're like, dude, you've done so much for us. Let's do something for you. Let's, you know, it's okay. Like,
we got nothing else going on.
Thavna can wait, and it would be good for you to get your sister out of here. So now we're going to the 13th. Y'shtola figured out a way of getting there. It was kind of involved. There is a little bit of a lingering mystery about... Oh, that's a nice plate. About why exactly... Why is mine not working? Lingering mystery about why exactly it is easier to go to the 13th than other reflections. There seems to be something interesting about, like, the properties of that place relative to Oz, but we'll figure it out eventually. Ooh, not liking this. Slow your roll, my dudes. This is gonna run out. That's shit. Let me start my rotation over again. 2 seconds before everything's just gonna die anyway. Now that you've got
Black Mage.
I was gonna say, Josh has now gotten a taste of this.
Yeah, I'm not even at level 50 yet, but the class is already a little on the poopy side. Sometimes it's fine. But yeah, it
was a waste of a paradox.
Really depends on the boss and.
Excuse me, for fuck's sake! God damn it! I'm gonna lose my shit again, bro. They're zooming ahead.
Yeah.
It looked. I can't tell what they were doing because that looked like a chain pull to me. It looked like they grabbed it, stopped for like a good 10 seconds, and then kept moving again. So I thought we had settled down.
I don't think
so.
It
was just straight running to me. This dungeon, people hit the gas.
Apparently.
That's how it is in, like, high-level content. When you get up to modern stuff, it's like, ain't nobody fucking around. Especially this dungeon. This dungeon, is good about not really making you wait a lot.
And as I used to always
Beatrice.
point out when we first ran this, the music has a very, like, first two Harry Potter movies vibe to it.
I was gonna say it's obviously an SNES game song. But I guess I know from context that, you know, this ties in a bunch of, like...
Also, I believe this was the dungeon where we got the person who kept trying to shout shitty one-word instructions, including...
Oh, yeah.
This is it. Boss. Ads. Run.
Is this, like, yeah, a bunch of lines, okay.
So yeah, if we give you any instructions for bosses, we have to do it, you know, monosyllabically. Trying to remember if any of the fights here are really all that complicated.
Shit. Why is the boss non-existent? Why is it just a bunch of
It's just a bunch of waves of enemies. Yeah, there's not really a boss here.
For fuck's sake.
There is like one big one at the end, but I wouldn't even call it a boss.
Yeah, it's more like a DPS check than anything.
More like a goldfish egg. Let's attack the middle one.
Okay.
Or not. I guess we're doing this one first.
Oh yeah, because the middle lasers, right?
Laser.
Oh no, I gave bad advice. I need to be thrown into the volcano. Big headed.
Got a DPS check. We have to kill it before that bot fills
It
up.
is, but also...
Oh yeah, stay away from the thing that these are moving in towards.
Okay, makes sense.
That one gets big-a-roni.
Coroni.
Speaking of big-a-roni, I'm hungry again and probably shouldn't be.
You're not allowed to eat.
I shouldn't be allowed to eat. Touch. Let's see.
I should probably try to take
Excellent
these.
hat.
Yes.
Whoops, probably should have needed that. Oh well.
I believe this gets pulled further, right? Yeah.
It does.
My cup runneth over.
It's like confetti, but bodies.
Is that from the, like, theme park designing, like, let's game it out?
Yes.
Good.
Hey, a treasure chest. Goldsmithing? No.
God, I just remembered the parking lot one where people kept running up and stealing the doors off of cars.
Literally. And as soon as anyone got out of their car, they immediately littered.
Yeah.
Created little piles of bottles.
Table.
This place is interesting. It's got
I
a
like
nice
it.
aesthetic to it. Oh good. And we're off to the races. Fantastic.
Yep.
Yep.
They're literally so far away that I can't use my dash move to them either. Get the fuck over here. I'm gonna dash to you, Joel. There you go. That's better.
Okay. That sounds
That's how I feel in a lot of content. I just can never keep up with the pack. But
Well, it's
that's
worse
because
for-
I never sprint.
Which I found out the other day and was like comedically horrified to learn.
Yeah.
I will sprint if the tank does. That's about it.
I figured it didn't even occur to me to question it. I'm just like, yeah, obviously everyone's sprinting all the time because that's how you get
No.
through it.
It is how you get through it faster, that's true.
I only sprint if I'm noticeably lagging behind. I usually don't bother to see if the tank is doing it.
This fight is interessante.
Beatrice. I see she's got
Is this-
the pose. I swear I've seen
Beat
like
rice.
3 other bosses with this pose.
Is this the one that always, like, hits opposite after the first attack? Or am I thinking of something else?
No.
Okay.
You're thinking of Lapis Finalis.
Why did my paradox
yes.
not come out?
Yeah.
Look away from the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna
Look
do,
away
like, a
from the
bunch of
spot where that
overlapping
converges.
rings. It's weird. Okay,
These
this is
things
stand by the
explode in
line
order.
drawn last, yeah.
And then move over.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how my blizzard just didn't do anything there, apparently. Did it fail to finish casting or something? I'm confused. I thought I got a full cast out. Alright. Addle?
Rattle, 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 rattle.
Ooh!
Yeah, that sure was a cone AoE. I couldn't remember if it did anything else.
It's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Come on. No!
No!
I fucking hate that shit. I don't even know what I did wrong. I swear I was doing my usual rotation.
Alright. God, these fucking rings are so awkward.
No, I like this mechanic. This is cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting take on the look away thing. Just look away from you.
I'm like, I saw the first one. I'm like, there's no way this is it. Like, they've got to do something weird with this later.
And boom.
And boom goes the dynamite. Oh.
I am begrudgingly picking up dungeon loot because I'm gonna need to slowly try to claw up whatever I can to make the make the item level grind faster.
I mean,
this place
you cleared out
explosive.
most of your shit, right?
I did, yeah, that will help. I'm not falling for it. I'm just gonna pop skate. I did not touch Swiftcast. Fuck you.
Hey, Bopsick. What do you mean this enemy got stuck on a fucking wall?
Stopping
They're
it?
trying their best. Yeah, up here.
Dark.
I want to just.
Dark is a good name for an attack.
I agree.
Baddie bad. Troyan banana of striking.
If only. Can you imagine an evil banana? All I
The
can
attack
imagine is a
banana.
strawberry.
Yeah. I don't understand why that particular Flash cartoon got so much attention.
Oh. No, I liked it well enough. It was alright.
'Cause I think that was Keaton 999 who did other stuff that I like.
Ah, how our senses of humors have progressed.
Nope. A drag? Oh, heck no.
Alright.
So the gate did open again and delivered
Here's
the most
hoping.
powerful
Okay.
watering morsels.
Asahi, is that you?
Better not fucking be.
I think Scarmelion has the same voice as Asahi. They sound really similar. So, I think I mentioned this on camera before, but this whole, like, post-Endwalker section with the Void, it's all just fucking FF4.
Archfiend of Earth and first of Golbez's circle of four.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
I will take it, delivering you
I fucking love
to your
FF4.
grave.
So, this is great.
I want to go on record saying I fucking love Konami.
Scarmiglione.
Yes.
Alright, let's go, big boy.
Big
Stomping your Air
boy.
Force Ones.
Done this fight so many times, and yet I already don't remember what the mechanics are.
Here we're gonna need to split up.
Yeah,
You don't want to
do
hit
these
the
AoEs
walls with this.
Yeah, these will break the walls. And
Now-
is the next move an AoE push into a wall?
Yep, back to
Don't be
a
in the
wall.
purple.
Ah, no! I thought I didn't see the fucking wall. I thought it was just get close. I didn't. It's like the Ixal fucking boss.
My blade.
My blade!
Way over here.
Why?
All the way back.
Because he's gonna blow up the whole arena.
Why are we not getting behind a wall? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
All the way
Alright,
on
time
the
to
other side.
time to
Run.
What? Why?
All
Because
the
he's
way
gonna
to
do
the
it
other
again.
side.
That was the mechanic with the run.
I just hate fucking not being
Yeah.
able to do damage. It sucks so bad.
Black Mage seriously needs a rework.
Well, no, because this is the point of it. Like, the point is supposed to be that...
Well, yeah, and the point of Little Mac is that he is supposed to be bad. Make him not bad.
Fucking hell. I don't even know what I did wrong there. I genuinely don't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure I got everything out, and I think it was after we were done chasing stuff. Not chasing, you know what I mean, running around.
I think that is actually a pretty good comparison, though. People are like, Little Mac sucks because, you know, he has no air game, and it's like, well, that's his whole point. He's not supposed to have an air game. It's like, okay, well, maybe he shouldn't be in a game where you need that.
I feel like you can make up for that. I think it's interesting to be like, this guy just ignores this part of the game, basically. So, yeah.
Maybe.
It's just
hard to
difficult
balance, though.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the first.
More like same as the thirst.
Yes, you will be defeated by us. It's happened before, even. Back to a wall. One that's not crumbling and shit.
Fuck! What the fuck? I got to a wall and it crumbled! How are you supposed to know which ones are gonna crumble?
Ones that get hit by those AoEs will crumble.
That one didn't get hit by an AoE! I made sure to get out of the way of it!
It was also smoking purple shit.
What the fuck? I did everything right and it still pushed me away!
All the way over here.
Jesus
For what it's
Christ.
worth, I got fucked by that, too.
Does he not have a second form? No?
He's got
Okay.
stuff. Not right now.
Okay.
Just
Sure.
stuff.
Is there like a solo duty against him or something?
Yes.
I see. Because in the original game he had two forms as well.
I don't remember if it's really a different form, but you do fight him again.
Well, the thing is, he looked here like he does in his second form. Because, like, originally, he shows up as just, like, he looks like a generic cloaked figure that you can't really see anything of.
He knew the gate had opened.
And not for the first time. He and his
Anyway.
brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Voshan got, like, a
Consume our fellow
young
gods
adult
and
body to come with us. And it
Oh,
looks
no,
fucking
he's
weird.
hot now.
like men. Perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is,
Shakna Durand. Not sure what to make of that name.
Oh, I did not realize that the floating orb in the World of Darkness intro was the fucking moon.
Your mistress is no more, and the one who consumed her we slew in turn.
Am I right in remembering that if you kill a Void Scent, but don't consume it, then it just kind of respawns later? Is that why he's gonna come back?
Yep.
Because they can't return to the live stream for some reason?
Yep.
I don't remember where that was established.
I expect some Void Scent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Even beasts ought to understand.
And even if you consume it, it's still basically alive, just squirming around inside you.
Yep, it's just part of you.
Yeah.
There is much we do not know about Void Scent. If
The
we
only
are
way to kill them
survive
is to
their
kill
world,
them in the source.
would be wise
Or
to learn
any
their
place that isn't the
ways.
13th, I guess.
I see.
Dark ether is the ether of activity, and as long as it's the dominant thing, things made of darkness cannot die.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sage advice, my friend. 'Tis reassuring to have one so experienced with us.
I should probably be screen sharing this.
Pants.
Can't keep your...
I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
So I like how those other Void Scent are just kind of watching us. They're just like, oh, well, I guess they're going.
Yeah, because we just fucked up their leader, and they're like, oh shit. But
they're not fleeing, they're just hanging around watching us. Why is that just going to be a thing now? The patch name just appears in the bottom when we're done with it. Or
maybe.
Actually, yeah. Well, hang on, no, we're not even done with it. This is the intro to patch 6.2. Nah, I don't know. Oh, now we just get to hang out here. That's cool. Yeah, this is just straight up the dungeon. Interesting. Are they going to do this more often? That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, I think it's going to make you run back and forth through this place.
Hooray! Hi, Vashon, what's up? Yeah, of course, man. Sure thing. What do you got to say, Stola? It's gonna be our base, alright. Cool.
You just came in here, kicked the local castle lord's ass, and took their shit.
Yeah.
This is mine now.
From this point onward, you will not encounter Aetherites for a while. Should you leave Troia Castle, you may return here via Weaver's Warding. That's in Azdaja's Legacy, okay. Additionally, you may now enter the Felcourt Troia with a party of NPC avatars, yeah. Alright, sure. Oh, never mind, that's not the moon. It is just floating orbs of bullshit.
Yeah, it's the same ones that are in the World of Darkness.
That's what I was... Okay. There was a shot here. It was something like this. Where that looked like a moon from this angle.
However, the moon should be visible.
I know
don't
that
if it's in
I know
this
it has a
skybox,
moon, and I
but
know we're gonna go there, but
yeah, there is a moon.
Alright. Yeah, I suppose that is that. Oh, can I like talk to the Void Scent, or are they just kind of hanging around? I can talk to some Void Scent. Let's see what they have to say. I mean, this one's feral, so probably not much, but Grag. Okay.
Yeah, like I said. Alright.
What about you? You're watching. Maybe you're sentient. You look tasty every time you walk by, but I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Why? Just because I'm strong and I'll beat him up?
Yeah, you'll fuck them up. They're all just afraid of you.
I see. Which mistress would that be? The first
Beatrice.
boss? Beatrice? Okay.
This was her
Master, it won't be
castle.
long before we start preying on one another. Why does serving someone strong help protect them? Because the strong one can beat up people that try to fuck with their minions, I guess is the idea?
Yep, it's just strength in numbers.
Okay.
And when they do, like, take over other places or fuck up other things, the ether is split between them, so they all kind of mutually benefit from this.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's cannibalistic feudalism.
They're all driven by this.
They're all just
insatiable
hungry.
Hunger.
Yeah, they're just
So-
they're just starving cannibals. Like they have no choice. I don't blame them. They don't have any fucking choice in the matter. It is gonna be weird if we do eventually fix this place, and there's gonna be a bunch of people that are just like, oh man, remember when I was like a cannibalistic demon for a few thousand years? That was pretty fucked up.
Also, I ate a lot of people, and now I've got a lot of different copies of different memories floating around in here.
Yeah. I am also wondering what causes people like Unicoli and Silva to have stayed human. Or, you know, close enough, or whatever, you know, Hume, whatever they call him here.
I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, time for Storm's Crown. Did some quests between Troia and this. I'll explain what is up with the story. It's, there's not much to it. We, basically went around the castle, investigated some stuff, tried to talk to the Void Scent, but most of them are kind of like feral. We found out that there was a clever one, yes, she's a clever one, isn't she? In the, basement, like in the dungeon. And so we went there, it turned out it was like the Void Scent that was bonded to Xenos when he was like doing his Reaper stuff, and we're like, it's you! And then we walked up, and then the crystal that was full of Heidelin's light power that was acting as a tracker for where Meteon went somehow like purged the excess darkness from that Void Scent. And it turned out that she's not like other Void Scent. She's a woman. She's half mortal, half Void Scent, because she was like partially corrupted by darkness while in the womb or something. Kind of reminds me of how Vrtra, while he was like, you know, before he was born, like the light was implanted within him to make him half Sin Eater. I feel like it's basically the same idea, but with darkness. She was one of many people who fought in, like, the wars that... She's several thousand years old, because, you know, just once she grew into an adult, like a young adult, she stopped aging and has just lived for thousands of years. She was in, like, the wars where, you know, the 13th, the people of the 13th were trying to fight against the darkness, and eventually lost. And now she, you know, she basically just thinks herself as another Void Scent, even though she has more of a, you know, sentience to her. She's still like, well, I'm basically the same. I go around and I will kill and eat other Void Scent to sustain myself. The Void is kind of fucked because, similar to how life cannot, like, sprout in the empty of the first, because light is, like, the element of idleness and inactivity, darkness is the element of activity, so nobody can truly die there. Their souls can't find rest, so whenever they're killed, they just kind of dissipate and then can reform again later. Also, whenever you eat somebody, they also don't really die. Their essence kind of just becomes part of you and fuses into you, which can be kind of agonizing, because then you've just got all these, like, you know, people that you've eaten screaming within you. So it's literally hell. Like, it's probably one of the most hellish existences they can come up with, because it's eternal torment, of a sense. But, all that aside, we, spoke with her a bit, and we're like, what should we call you? And she's like, you can just call me Void Scent, that's fine. And we're like, no, we need a different name for you to distinguish you. She's like, call me whatever then, I don't care. And then Y'shtola suggested naming her Zero, because like, oh, this can be a new beginning for you. And she's like, sure, that works. And then there's all these talk of like, okay, she owes us because we freed her from the dungeon, but then she gave us info and then we wanted more from her. And she's like, if you want more, you gotta give me, ether, that's, you know, that's all I really want as a Void Scent. And we're like, okay, so Y'shtola offered her some, Estinian offered her some. Oh no, it wasn't Estinian, it was Vashan. Reminder that we're there looking for Azdaja. So we're asking around trying to find out about this. Eventually Scarmelion reforms and tries to kill us, and he has the power to like accelerate the reforming of other Void Scent, and we're like, ah, shit. So we're fighting him, and we're like, is there a way to stop him from doing that? And Zero's like, yeah, but I have no reason to tell you unless you pay me. And you still haven't paid me for earlier yet. And we're like... So we're trying for a while, and then Y'shtola's like, you owe us for your name. And then she's basically just like... I didn't ask you to give me a name, but I guess I accepted it, so... fine. And then she helped us out, and it turns out she has a power, which has not been fully explained why she has this power yet. It's kind of implied, like, we asked her questions about it, and she basically, like, gave us half answers and dodged the matter. Which, I've taken from that she probably is missing a bunch of memories and is too, like, ashamed or prideful to admit it. Because she's not really properly answering, but we're like, what is this? She's like, it's a power called Memoria. It's from the war known as the Contra Memoria, where we were trying to fight against the darkness. Because, you know, things can't really die here, the only way to permanently deal with a Void Scent is to turn it into a crystal with this power of Memoria. And she's the only one that knows how to do it at the moment, because everybody else that knew how to do it was a mortal and they died. Was a mortal and they died. As she's the only, like, mortal around, basically, that knows about it, you know, only she can do it. Full Void Scent can't do it. Also turns out she's actually kind of a nice person, because she has this, like, little haven that she's set up for Void Scent who have nowhere else to go, where they can all hang out, and the only rule is you're not allowed to eat each other. Basically, since we defeated Scarmelion permanently with her help and trapped him in Crystal, his leader, Golbez, noticed, and we also got, like, a flashback learning about Golbez and the other archfiends, and how they're basically planning on doing some kind of, like, crusade or war, and we're like, well, that sounds, you know, worrying, we should stop that. And we're like, he's probably gonna send someone after us now that we've noticed Scarmelion, now that we've killed Scarmelion and he's noticed, and we're like, yeah, probably, and then sure enough he does. He has sent the Archfiend of Wind, Barbaricia, to us, and she has basically threatened all the people at Zero's little haven, and so we're all gonna go work together to defeat her. And she has this weird, giant, like, island thing that she's covered, like, in giant strands of her hair, like, stretching between them and shit, which I wanted to start the video there, but I realized I forgot to go pick up my, an accessory for my red mage to be at the right item level. But yeah. That is that. Now we gotta go beat her up. It was pretty simple. They're like, what do we do? And the Warrior of Light is just like, we go beat her up. And they're like, yeah, I guess so.
It's the thing that we do.
It's remarkably simple how this is working out. We also found out, I should say, actually, that Golbez has Azdaja. He captured her, or at least found her somewhere, and he fed part of her essence to the Archfiends to, like, power them up. But he has the rest of her lying around, and Barbaricia said something about, like, oh, it was so clever of him to do that, to draw more powerful ether to us. To be honest, I don't know if Golbez fucking knew who Varshan was, and thought that far ahead, but worked out for him, I guess. At least so far. Yep, basically we're just gonna go beat him up eventually. But first we have to get... They keep making this point out of, like, he's got an army of waves of minions, how are we gonna go up against him? And it's like, I mean, we went up against the Empire, it's not that different. I feel like we could just go find where he is and beat him up, but... Our current plan is basically draw out each of his Archfiends and defeat them to force him to be available. I am surprised that we queued it that quickly, because it looked like we had only DPS
during the 6 minutes that we gathered one person.
You can never count on that thing.
Here's her weird
inner
hair
machinations
island.
of the queuing system are inner.
Still hasn't drawn a weapon.
Come.
Have you,
Someone's supposed to have a bad hair day.
have we explained this, Mare Lamentorum thing?
What do you mean?
A lot of people's adventurer plates have that in it for some reason, and, I think we noticed it when Joseph was playing one night. He's just like, why do so many people have this? And we determined that it's basically a way for people to find each other who are using, like, I think it's nude mods.
Oh, good.
Apparently I don't know if I understand it fully, but yeah, if you see somebody with that in their profile, then, you know, they're being horny on men.
Good. What is this?
She's gonna jump over there and then do something.
Oh,
Oh, a line AoE, then a circle, evidently. Okay. And now she's gonna go over here and do what?
Oops.
Oh.
I should have probably followed the group. I just, not used to these new duties. That's a tank buster stack, so the tanks want to go
Yeah.
together.
good.
Thanks, Stack.
I'll just follow you guys, I guess.
This looks like a donut located over here.
Ooh, oh, because she's gonna
Oh,
move.
maybe
there
it's a
and then-
donut first? Oh, it's
my
a
God,
donut, then a
it's-
circle.
Yay!
Alrighty.
No. That sucks. And then it's gonna be
The
the
cat's
cone
following you
again.
doesn't work. And I lost all my.
Oh,
thing
when I don't
built
know
up.
the mechanics, no, it doesn't work. I don't know the mechanics to this fight. I'm having to guess it on the spot. And I got hit by that attack, so...
And unfortunately, I've been not paying enough attention to even really understand what was happening there, so I can't, like...
I
learn
remember
from my
this bit.
mistakes.
We're gonna get paired off here.
Okay. And then what?
AoEs in various forms. You can't really leave this circle you're in. And you can't move very fast,
see.
I guess. That's
So the
gonna come up
pairing
again.
was irrelevant, is what I'm learning.
Yeah. Pretty much.
For that one it was. It's not always gonna be. I believe that one gets... Oh, I see. This is a line and then a... Okay, I see. I gotcha.
What's the
Oh, shit,
I
'cause the
can't-
circle
What are the
is-
tells?
The shape of the
she
swords
draws?
indicates the first one, and then the arrows
Yeah.
point at a location at which a circle is going to happen. This I have
So the
no idea
arrow
what
is
this
always a circle? Shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Hello. Excuse me. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Round 2. I hope you don't mind if they play too.
You feel it too, do you not?
The fuck did she just say to me?
You feel attuned? Oh, you feel it too, do you not?
Oh. Can you feel it? Ah, yeah, here's a problem.
You've done well to last this long.
Maybe I'm thinking of the extreme version of the fight where that attack pairs actually matter.
What is this?
This looks like a raid wide to me, homie.
That's a base change. Hair armor.
And
Bayonetta.
now she has big legs.
The fuck?
Big shoes!
Look at the size of her shoes, man.
Active time event?
Whoa, that laugh did not match that
Yeah.
face. I'll tell you that right now.
Is there,
This is probably raid
more
wide.
spin?
Yeah, there it is.
This is just everyone gets almost killed. Ooh.
Wow. Moving quick. Thing in the middle gonna grow. No. I see you've made copies. Okay. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Fantastic. The hell is this circle thing?
Oh, that's a stack marker. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh no, not slow moving tornadoes.
Okay.
underestimate me.
Try not to die.
I mean,
Don't let me suck more than I can handle.
I'm feeling like the second half of the fight is way easier than the first half.
yeah.
Feel my fury.
I feel like this whole fight wasn't that big of a deal.
Know your place.
Once I
got
figured
hit
out
a
that
lot
one
in the
mechanic,
first
it
part.
was like, okay, I guess. Oop.
I think I missed an attack there, shit.
Huh? Oh, I go. Hair things.
Round 3. Oh,
Ugh.
hello. This is
Ugh.
gonna make things interesting. Oops.
Today.
Okay.
Never mind, it wasn't that interesting. I was expecting
Well.
it to start combining shit, and it sure didn't.
I love how I aimed that damage like
And
that
I think
AoE
she's
zone
almost
there.
done.
Yeah, she's had
Terrible
it.
place.
Goodbye.
What a fight. You can't escape the storm. Dies.
Good shit.
There's no escape.
Well, why?
Oh, it's just us here. Alright. Ooh, I'm up to 6 second chances. That'll be good for, in a few hours.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet. You're finished. Damn it all!
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. I don't think it would make that sound against hair. Okay.
Were they running on hair and making like metal noises? Or
No, the crystal fell on the hair. And it was like ding 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 ding. Oh, my fingers are clipping into that crystal real bad.
My fingers.
Okay, can I get a place to screen share here?
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
There we go.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Azdaja.
From her, no.
Little bit, please.
No.
So the archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
It's true.
May yet.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled
I,
my part of the bargain.
Oop.
And now I will have my...
You okay?
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
Oh no.
I wouldn't want to face another archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue.
A little worrying to think that if they just sent 2 archfiends at once this time, we'd be kind of fucked.
Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
I have a feeling we'd figure it out.
Probably, but... what was I saying?
Something about root beer.
Oh yeah, Vashon. I noticed before that I pointed out rather that his voice is like extremely gentle and understated in all his voice acting. He's like, what did he say? He was like, "Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero." Well, the character, the other character, like, in our present state, Zero is easy prey for other voice. Like, I don't know. Something about it is odd and stands out to me. And then also he said the word, like, W-Y-R-M, like worm, but he pronounced it Wirm. It was really weird sounding. Alright. Well, I suppose that's that. Next time, Abyssos. Oh good, it feels good. I can now read about Azem's crystal in the Unending Codex.
Yay.
Cool. There's so much shit in here I need to get through. I guess it's all stuff I already know, so I don't have to read it, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, next time Abyssos, and I'll update on the story when I return to more of this, which I think will be Lapis Manalis in a few videos time. So, see you then.